You know, it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have this amazing video to give us today, choosing ones. Some people are absolutely so surprised. Like you are not begging them food to eat. You are not begging them money to survive. This is why you should always be grateful at all times. This is why you should always be content at all times. Because truly saying, there are people who will earnestly believing that by now you're supposed to be begging them food to eat. You're supposed to be begging them meal to chop. You're supposed to be begging them one thing to another. But what shocked them is that you are not begging them nothing. And you are still doing well, even much more than ever. And this is why a lot of people absolutely have problem with you. This is why it seems like you are not good. This is why it seems like you are not a good person, because majority of people are accurately tired, so tired of the fact that you are living your life without them, you are succeeding without them, you are elevating without them, you are progressing without them, and everything about you is becoming great without them. Because trust me, choosers, there are people who were earnestly watching you, hoping that one day you will accurately, be bowing down, you will be kneeling down, you will be submitting to them in any cost. You will be looking up to them in all ratification. Like you can't survive without them. You can't cope without them. You can't exist without them. So many people are totally confused. How come your life is indeed getting better? How come your life is indeed becoming so interesting? How come your life is indeed becoming so unique, like you don't need them? How come? A lot of people are so filled with so much disgrace because everything about you right now is indeed becoming so authentic. Everything about you is becoming so marvelous. Everything about your life is becoming so unique despite of their accent. Because trust me, there are people who thought you will accurately, beg them food, beg them money. You will beg them one thing to another. Like your life will not be stable without them. Your life will not move forward without them. Your life will not get better without them. Like you can't be able to find a good job that will give you, a stable, life without them. You can't be able to find a nice job that will be able to provide your necessary your necessary needs without them. You can't be able to find a job that will sustain you from month to a month without them. You can't be able to find a job where you'll be earning something that will be able to carry you from a month to a month, and you still have something to save without them. So trust me, some people are filled with so much disgrace, always because you are not disgraced. You know what I'm saying? So chill up. Always be grateful, because there are people who never thought you will accurately have what you have today without them. There are people who were earnestly believing that, life will treat you bad as long as they are not around you. But God Almighty proved them wrong. Remain blessed.